Hey, what's up, Josie? Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kyle Vorndren, the marketing manager from Quorum. I'm about to go join our Director of Upstream Products, Alexandra Gajewski, and she's going to show us the integration between our industry-leading land management system, myQuorum Land, and our new cloud-based document management system, DynamicDocs. Let's get in there and check out the integration. I'm with the Director of Upstream, Alexandra Gajewski. How's it going, Alex?
Going well.
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Can't wait to see this integration. And the integration that we're talking about is the integration between myQuorum Land and our cloud-based document management system, DynamicDocs. So without further ado, why don't you go ahead and give us a little bit of context and background about the integration, Alex?
Sure. So with the April release of myQuorum Land, Land will be fully integrated to DynamicDocs. And what this means is that our land users will be able to work within myQuorum Land, manage documents while making the documents available to the rest of the organization. It also keeps, as attributes and documents change within myQuorum Land, it keeps those in synced and maintained within the DynamicDocs application.
That sounds great. And for those of you who don't know about DynamicDocs, it's our cloud-based document management system that allows you to centralize, classify, and search all of your documents on the web. But I think for the sake of this video, what everyone's wanting to see is the integration. So how about we dive right in?
Yeah, let's dive right in. So first I want to start with an overview really of the navigation between the different products that are integrated to DynamicDocs. So we'll start off with myQuorum Land. So this is a myQuorum Land application, header information. I'm going to click on the date and document screen, which is integrated to DynamicDocs. So from here, I can do a few things. First, you can see there are two types of document records, a lease agreement, both unrecorded and recorded. And I can click on this icon here and see the documents that have been attached to that particular record. Similarly, I can click on the next one and see the document that's been attached. And from here, I can open the document. And it's pulling back directly from DynamicDocs. So as you can see here, here's the unrecorded lease. Okay. Alternatively, I can look for all of the documents tied to this specific agreement or lease. And by clicking the top of the screen, this opens me to DynamicDocs for that particular agreement. And so here you have all of the documents tied to that particular agreement. So again, there are certain documents that you would want to manage within myQuorum Land, and then another slew of documents that you would have exclusively in the document management solution, perhaps correspondence information and those types of information, well files, etc. But as you can see, as I click through these documents, they come up on the right-hand side. I can use additional filter on top of that to perhaps only look at a subset of the documents related to that agreement, such as in this case, lease data sheet, and then I can filter that down a little bit as well. I can also access the document information from the map. So for those agreements, leases, etc. that have been mapped, I can, from the map, click on a shape and then launch DynamicDocs directly from the map. So similarly, this will take me to, for this agreement, you can see the list of documents tied to DynamicDocs along with all of the attributes related to that entity that you can use for searching as well. One of which is that from the document, you might, if you're coming into DynamicDocs and not from Land, you might want to actually see this particular agreement within myQuorum Land. So from here, you can also click on the hyperlink and it will take you to myQuorum Land. So again, ability to navigate, benefit here is the ability to navigate seamlessly from the different applications without having to remember an agreement number or a document name. You can very easily go through GIS, Land, DynamicDocs seamlessly. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on uploading documents from Land and showing that integration.
Awesome.
All right. So again, I'm on my Dates and Documents screen. I'm working. I need to add a document. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. So type in the date of the effective date of the document, the binding date, the type of document that I want to upload. So in this case, ratification. And then I can come here again, click on this document panel, add an attachment, takes me to my desktop. I'm going to select the attachment I want to, or the file that I want to upload, and then I can simply click content type, attach, and then save. Okay, so after that, I'm going to go to DynamicDocs to show off the new document that's been uploaded. So again, I can view all my documents and see that here we now have this new ratification document that's been uploaded to DynamicDocs. It's that easy. Yep. Similarly, I can add a document to multiple agreements, which is the case, when you have an assignment, for instance, that affects multiple leases. And so to do that, I can go to my mass changes functionality and select the agreements that I want to add to. Okay. Using an existing search. Select those, and similarly, simply upload a document. So in this case, it'll be an assignment from Chesapeake to Quorum, oil and gas, effective today. Okay. Next, I can attach a document. So I'm going to select this assignment that I have here. And click attach. So now this assignment document is attached. Just need to commit my change. Skipping the remark. Submitting the change. So in this case, we're associating an assignment to 3 agreements. It could be hundreds, thousands of agreements. And I want to show off how simple that is to do in the system. And so if I go back to my agreement here, right, I just want to show off how now if I launch DynamicDocs again from here, well, first you see the assignment that was uploaded. And then if I go to view agreements, or view documents, sorry, for this particular agreement, the assignment is now added to the bottom of my list. And so the last thing I wanted to show off was, the power of DynamicDocs is the ability to search not only against fields within a document, but some of the criteria. And likewise, you can see some of the criteria that's tied to the actual entity, so the agreement. So the benefit of DynamicDocs and the integration is that it keeps the attributes that live in land in sync with those in DynamicDocs. Next one I want to show off, this is the last bit of information, so bear with me, is that as your attributes change within myQuorum land, a lease becomes producing, or status is changed within the lease, agreement names are changed, etc. Those are kept in sync in DynamicDocs. So in this particular instance, we've got a property status of producing, and so I just want to take us to this particular agreement as well. So you can see here, property status says producing, and I can go ahead and make and change. I'll make a few. I'll change this to my name for the agreement name, and change this to non-producing, and save that change. Okay. And we'll show you in a second how those changes are reflected within the DynamicDocs application. So again, if I go back to DynamicDocs, I'll refresh here in a second. And the importance of this is that you want to be able to search in DynamicDocs on the latest and greatest attributes. Right. That's really key. Okay, so I'm going to refresh this so that we can see the changes that happened through that change. So as you can see now, property status became non-producing, and you can see the agreement name. And so now I can use these attributes to search for documents effectively. And that completes the demo.
Yeah, it just seems like quicker workflows and a better overall strategy for managing your documents. I do have a question though. So what if I'm a customer on an older version of land?
Sure. So the good news is we have many customers that have both an older version of land and DynamicDocs, clearly. And there's already some integration between those products. What they can look forward to, though, in the near term is enhanced integration between the two. So you don't have to wait.
Awesome. Sounds like an incentive to upgrade too. Well, I appreciate you taking the time, Alex, to show us this
Certainly.
integration.
My pleasure.
I'm excited about it as well. If you guys want to figure out or find out any more information about DynamicDocs or myQuorum Land, feel free to access our website, quorumsoftware.com. You can email us at info@qbsol.com, or as always, give us a call and we're happy to talk you through it. Thanks again.
Thank you.